Hello there, my sparrows, and welcome to another daily flight. As a reminder, what we're doing here is playing our daily flight every day for the duration of our current playtest. If you'd like to try it out, you can just head over to Steam, check out Sparrow Warfare and join the playtest today if you want to see where you'd get on the leaderboard. There is plenty of space. So I'm in here. I'm going to first of all change my name. I don't want to be Raucous Fluff. I want to be Shar. So that's my name today. And I'm going to try the daily flight. So there's only 2 scores in there so far today. It's still early enough in the day. And we have the modifiers are Trickster, so the starting suit tiles having random values. Pig Farm, 3 slot hogs on a Barnstormer. I don't love that. And Peacocking, so no defense tiles, but 5 copies of Peacock's Pride and 1 copy of Shields Up. So I remember that seeing earlier in the Discord today, and when Mar was trying it earlier, the new moon modifier was also on, but it's not on anymore because the new moon window is closed. So we have these little additional modifiers for the phases of the moon, and those kick in at the new moon, the real new moon, and the full moon. And so I've passed by into the post new moon time, and therefore I'm playing without the little benefits of that. But those benefits, of course, can be a double-edged sword, like all things in Sparrow Warfare. Okay, so we're inside the garden and up against our good friend Sister Claus. Now look at the crazy numbers on these tiles down here. This is because, of course, of the power of the Trickster. Starting suit tiles having random values. Oh no, there's my new moon up there. It was just not mentioned on the main page. So we still have the new moon, which means that, everyone has, Everyone has less health, and opponents also make weaker attacks. Okay. Oh yes, I also have less health. 15 less health. Eek. Okay. But wildly good looking tiles down there in terms of the attacks. We don't have any defense, of course, because it's a peacocking run, and we also don't have our fire out yet. So a lot of dangerous business here, but at least it's not clumsy. So my way of fire won't be discarded if I don't use it immediately. I am going to start by saying 3-4 and shields up to keep my defense, whatever defense I have. Just want to get that rolling. And I'm just going to start attacking the beekeeper because I'm a wild tile like that. And then I can hit him for, let's say 7-7 and Wave Fire. Maybe we'll bring out a few more birds that we can walk through, run through, fly through, something like that. Lonely Louie is out, Howl is out. Okay, so I can build up a little bit of defense now, but I have to do that in a sneaky way, because if I start playing my attacks, of course, immediately Lonely Louie will be taken care of, and then my Peacock's Pride isn't going to give me very much defense. So I'm actually going to start using my flames, and I'm going to 3-4-5 Peacock's Pride, because the fire doesn't kick in till the end of the turn. Now both of those lads are taken care of, so I can play 2-4 and Peacock's Pride to bring some of that fire in onto the beekeeper, so we really get started on him as well. Then I'm going to get rid of these low-level fire tiles, end my turn, and we're keeping that defense into the next round, which is good because the beekeeper is going to wake up soon, but now I have 4 more turns where I get to keep that defense. And I can build up a little bit more now if I do it in the right way. So I will play 1-2 and Peacock's Pride just to make sure that I didn't take care of possibility before I got my pride on. So I've got my 30 defense now, and now we can just attack. So 6 will take care of possibility. Chance doesn't even awaken today. Okay, and the beak is not going to be too much of a distraction for us, I think. But let's see. Let's see what happens next turn when the beekeeper wakes up. Might start to get a little bit hairier now. Okay, so now there are no birds left. This is everybody. They're all out and about. And I am going to get rid of this low-level flame tile and then immediately see what possibility has to offer me, because I'm not super psyched about taking any damage, and I also just want to make sure that I'm getting through bird tiles as fast as I can to make sure I can get more fire on the beekeeper. So I'm going to take Beaker because I know I have tons of defense on right now thanks to my shields up. So with this I can go for 2-2 and Beaker, and that'll get right through him. And then we have Chatty Shar and Chickus. Well, we're still safe from all of these folks. I am gonna take one more bird. I'm gonna open the beak. Oh, side hustle. Side hustle is hard to ignore because I love taking these upgrade tiles because they give us so much extra power with the bird rewards. But in this particular instance, I have Deafening Screech, and that gives an aromatic tile. And what that means is it's going to give me another Slot Hog. And since this is a Slot Hog run, we're getting the Barnstorm. We might get the Barnstormer moving a few more times. I'm going to take the Deafening Screech and get even more Slot Hogs rolling into my hand here. Okay, so that's all of them taken care of. Tons of Slot Hogs in the hand, and let's get a little bit more flame on that beekeeper. Okay, and I'll end the turn now, and we'll see what comes our way. This is one of my favourite trophies here, Chickus Can. So you might know when I make all of the bird tiles, I make them from public domain illustrations, and when I make the rewards, I make them from photos that I then recolor. And the Chickus one, you'd be amazed how many hours I spent trying to find a really good picture of a chicken flying. Or even jumping. And I eventually had to take this as a still from a video of a chicken leaping across a barnyard off a wall. So pretty wild stuff. Okay, we still have 2 turns left of this shields up. So I'm going to play 3-4. Actually going to play 4-4 Peacock's Pride. Because that's giving us a lot more defense for next turn. I'm really hoping that next turn is going to be the one where we get through, because after that we're not going to be holding on to our defense anymore, and he does get very strong. Let's see what happens. So he's taking 24 flame damage, and now he is hitting for 12. We're safe for this turn, so at this time we really just want to be doing as much damage as possible while not using any unnecessary birds. So let's see what we can do here. If I can get this up to, 32, that's perfect, because he has 64 health, 32 flame. That means that no matter what I do now, next turn I have him, and I'm protected this turn. So this is great. Oh no, but now he has, of course, 31 flame, because it goes down at the end of the turn. So I need to hit him for 1. Well, we can do that with this 4-4-4. Okay, and with that, I'm going to end the turn and end the level. And how are we doing for time? 6 minutes. Okay, this is looking okay. I really wanted to get in one of these under 20 minutes, and I was not able to do that, as you know, the last few days. So let's see how we can do it this time. Okay, out and about with the falconer. We have the Shrike out trying to burn us with some burning damage. I don't like that. I'm going to just start straight away with some attack. And then I'm going to immediately go for a 2, 3, and 4 of flame. That'll take care of him and put a tiny bit of fire on the falconer. And then I'm going to get rid of these low-level attack tiles, keep my fire high, and roll into the next turn. Let's see what happens. Hawkward is out. Featherfall is out. Okay, so this is probably a nice time to... It would be really nice if we had our shields up to use these Peacock's Prides, but I think I'm more likely to just, take care of them. But we can go for a 4 Barnstormer Peacock's Pride, get us a little bit stronger. Okay, so now we've got +3 strength, and then we could go for 4 Peacock's Pride and a Beaker. It's a little bit overkill, but but it's taking care of business. And then I want to get more fire on the falconer for sure. I'm going to keep all my birds for the moment. Hopefully I can wait until I get an elite out. If I can get one elite out, then I'm going to open my elite and work with him to see what exciting things I can get. Okay, Jimmy, you are toast. Or a toast-like substance. And look at this, we can get more flame on the falconer. This is great. I get rid of these low-level business here. We still don't have an elite out, so I'll wait. I bide my time. The Abyss. Coup Fear. Okay. 4 and 5 and 6 is nice because that 4 and 5 will take care of the Abyss. And then we're already getting in on the Coup Fear. So it's starting to feel... It's definitely... I can notice the difference with how the enemies... The opposing bird tiles have less health. I can feel that now. That's the new moon modifier. We're definitely kind of getting through in a snappier way. He is hitting for 7... And it's not going to be enough if we use Peacock's Pride because we only have 2 opponents out. So that's only going to be defending for 6. So I do need to ask for a little bit of help. Let's see what Feathered Fury can do for me. Red Dragon, yes. So drawing a tile for each fire tile in my hand. I like that a lot. I'm going to 5, 6 and Red Dragon. And hopefully it'll bring out enough defense. Excellent. Okay. We can go 5 Peacock's Pride shields up. And then I'm going to hold on to these Peacock's Prides if I can. Can I though? No, I can't. We need to use one of them now because I thought I could save them until we had some more birds. But we do need, of course, to be safe from Coup Fear. So let's do that and then move on. Okay, we got the Coupie. Falconer's awake. Falconer's on fire, bringing out his buddies, Second Coming, Craven Ravens and Buzz Ardrin. I haven't seen Buzz in a while. I would like to start this with a Deafening Screech, get more slot hogs, get more birds. I'm definitely going to be having a little chat there with my elite friend Hawkward. Right now, actually, let's play this first. Make some space for exciting things. So Coup Fear, what do you have for us? So Coup has Viral Tweet, which is okay. It's my least favorite of these upgrade tiles because it just means you're choosing from 4 instead of 3. And you're choosing, it's nice, but it's not as good as an extra tile. Cannon Fodder, which is going to give me +1 strength when a tile exhausts or is destroyed. That's nice in a lot of runs, but it's not super exciting with a Slot Hog run. Or Double Take. I'm going to go for Double Take. And I'm going to go 4, 5 and Double Take, and let's see what that does for us. It's still not quite enough. We have a bit more to take Craven Ravens out. And we're also still not protected from this fire that the Falconer is bringing to us. So I'm going to ask Second Coming for a little bit of help. And I'm going to try... well, that's not so useful. I'm going to try Sacrificial Goose and actually destroy one of my slot hogs just to build up some more defense. Still got 4 turns left on our shields up. I'm going to take some burning damage here, but maybe next turn I'll be able to take care of it before it actually hits me. So I'm on fire for 6, but it hasn't actually taken me down yet. Okay, Craven Ravens, you lads are done for. 5/5/5 of attack. And the Falconer's attacking for 15. We can take care of that, no problem. But what I really want to do is get some help to get rid of some burning. So Infine Feather lets me heal. That's nice, but it's not quite what I want. Become Insatiable, I'll go for. I'm going to try another bird, because I really want to take off this burning. Excellent. Fireproof. That's exactly what I was looking for. And then I'm going to try 3, 4 and Fireproof, so we get 5 turns not taking any fire damage. And then I'll also play 3, 4 and 5 with Become Insatiable. So this means whenever a bird is freed, we're going to draw a tile. And that can be great, and it can also be mega dangerous. Because sometimes you draw a bird tile after fire has taken care of a bird, and then a new bird will come out and attack, and maybe you don't have enough attack to take care of that. Okay, the falconer is just going to heal for 15 this turn. That's very nice for me. I can just attack him and make my hand a little bit nicer for next turn. And we still got another turn holding on to that tiny bit of defense that we have. Okay, and if we can survive the falconer for one more turn, we've got him good. So let's go for 3/4 Peacock's Pride and a 5/5/5 flame. And why not? We can really ramp it up now with the slot hogs. Okay, and we've got him this turn, which is great because it means we don't even have to worry about that 12 fire he was going to put on us that we would have wanted to take care of at the start of next turn. So we'll end that turn. 14 minutes down. Don't think we're going to make it inside the time of 20, but let's see if we get some really weird and wild stuff early on. It might help us out. So the jungle, Poacher is here. Hannibal, hate when Hannibal starts level 3 because he has these thorns, so you always want to start out with fire on him. But he only has 8 health at the moment, so 5/5 Peacock's Pride is a nice way in. We have no elites out at the moment, so I don't want to use my boss trophies until I have actually talked to an elite. I'm going to get rid of some low-level things. They might not seem too low-level, but they're low-level enough for me to not want them. Okay, Poacher has 6 turns left in Oversight. Fancy Ricky, Fireproof. Quite annoying, Fancy Ricky, but I can take care of you. And I can take care of just a little bit less of this. Low-level tiles. And now maybe we can get our Peacock's Pride really working. So a 6, a Peacock's Pride, and a Shields Up will get us holding on to our defense. And then I would love to be, yes, I would really like to be Fireproof for a bunch of turns. And more defense while we're building it up. And we're safe from Dino now. I am going to chat to one bird friend here in order and get another Fireproof going, in order to be able to play a little bit more, and I think that should take care of Dino, yes. And we still are Fireproof, so this is all good. Okay. No fire can come on me, this is good. Now we have Baudelaire out and Razzle Dazzle, the peacock. We are safe, but we, of course, we want more. I'm going to use Deafening Screech to draw a slot hog into my hand with its aromatic ways. And then I'm going to be very excited about using the Barnstormer in order to raise my strength by the amount of slot hogs I have in my deck, which is currently 3. Poacher's awake. He's going to start attacking next turn. Razzle Dazzle is taken care of. So I'm going to play 3, 4, and Sacrificial Goose. I'm not super in love with any of these tiles. I don't mind if it destroys one. Destroys the slot hog. That's fine. Got my Barnstormer already on. So now let's end the turn and see where we can get. Okay. So this is the kind of moment where I'm going to start wanting to use some of my elite tiles. Before I do that, let's get a little bit in with attacking Macabre and Cheap Trick. We're safe against Cheap Trick. What I would like now is to use my elite trophy from Dino. Flight School giving me upgrades. I'll take it. I'll play it to have it on for 7 turns. And then I'm going to use my boss trophies. So I'm going to upgrade Fire. And I'm going to acquire Arson. 100,000,000%. And then we'll get the other boss trophy. Let's upgrade Fire again. And see what we got. Arson again, or going worldwide? He's aromatic. Let's go worldwide, because that might take care of these birds, and then we can arson the poacher. So if we go for a 5-5 going worldwide, I think that's everyone taken care of. Another little slot hog for us. But then I am going to 5-6-7 flame. And 6 double take arson. And he now has infinity fire on. Perfect. End the turn. 18 minutes, 37 seconds. Yes.
Fly free, little Sparrow.
Okay, we're flying free. We got 2,708. I don't think that's first place. But let's see where we get. I did manage to perfect everyone. Had 19 followers, that's nice. And 3 little hidden glories hiding out there at the end for me. A bit of Boar Company having 5 slot hogs, so yeah, made a bit of an effort to collect those extra slot hogs. And Peregrine Flight. I think this is the first time I ever had Peregrine Flight, under 20 minutes. Very nice. So let's see where we ended up so far. Okay, continue. Number 2. Well. Very nice. And we've had a few more people coming in and playing since. So welcome to the party, 729 Cubes and Dr. Onskin. I'm in there cruising behind Demiria. And yeah, I couldn't take the top slot, but that was a fun run. I liked that one. And yeah, we will see you back again tomorrow. Stay happy, my sparrows, and see you then.